Hey and welcome to the Toyota GR86 guide on Tsukuba in iRacing. I expect races to be really messy around here because the track is tight, the splits are usually filled with 20 cars, so there will be a lot of action on very little space. But luckily I found a small trick which gains you about 1/10 in every hairpin, so when you do it you should be able to get away from the back of the pack, which will give you enough space to breathe. In case you are new here, I'm always uploading my lap files to the community Discord, which is linked in the description down below. Those allow you to drive against my ghost, which makes your practice even more efficient. I'm also available for coachings, you can find more information about it in the description as well. Approach the first braking zone on the very far left edge of the track, use the wall on the left side as marker for braking, hit the brakes hard and shift down into second gear. We want to carry a lot of speed through the turn and onto the next straight, which in this car always means that you want to aim for a very late entry and a smooth line around the apex. So hit the entry with a lot of speed and transition into trail braking as you point the car towards the exit of the turn. Get back on the throttle, accelerate early towards the exit and aim for a tight line around the inside curb. Now, you can get a bit closer to the curb than I did it here, but I wouldn't recommend you to attack it because it will unsettle your rear and can give you quite some work on the exit when you want to keep the car stable. Aim for the curb and use the black spot on it as marker for braking. You want to aim for a wide entry and shift down into second gear. Aim for a late turn in again, and soon we get to the spot where the magic will happen. Stick to the second gear as you trail brake and coast into the turn, and I know it's quite tempting to shift down into first gear, but when you do it, it will immediately kill your momentum and bring you nearly to a full stop. So stay in second while you are entering and aim for a smooth line. Aim for a tight line around the curb. And this is the trick. The second gear was great to get us into the turn, but it's really bad at getting us out of the turn. That's why you want to downshift into first gear right before you step on the throttle. And when I say right before, I really mean it like that. You need to get back on the throttle immediately, because when you keep coasting in first gear, it will massively slow you down. So be patient on the second gear, drive into the turn, and right when you're about to exit and step on the throttle again, you want to shift down into first and kind of slingshot yourself out of the turn. Doing this will gain you at least 1/10 completely for free. Stay in second gear, let the car swing to the left edge of the track while you prepare for a wide entry into the next turn and aim for the inside curb. Aim for the curb and lift a bit to keep the car turning. You still want to stay in second gear and delay your upshift into third. When you reach the curb and can fully step on the throttle again, then that's also the point where you want to shift up into third gear and accelerate onto the straight. Arrive in third gear in this braking zone, stick to the left edge of the track and use the green curb on the left as marker for braking. You want to hit the brakes shortly before you reach the end of it. We want to approach this hairpin with the same strategy like the last one. You want to shift into second gear as you trail brake into the turn, and shift down into first gear as you are about to accelerate out of the turn. This will give you another 10th which you can shave off your lap time completely for free. We are heading into the last turn, which is quite simple. All you want to focus on is hitting a smooth and wide line. You want to use the blue barrier on the left as marker on the entry to tap your brakes and adjust your speed for a smooth entry. Shift down into third gear as you transition onto the throttle and keep the car on a smooth and tight line. Please don't forget to leave a like and have fun with the Cockpit Lap. I wish you all the best for the next week and see you next time!